Hi everyone, we are going to review the scapula and clavicle in this video. We are going to label these based on the numbers in our book. We are not going to label number 1 for the scapula, which is the lateral border. We are going to focus on the other features, which are much more important. So number 2 is the acromion, which is here. Number 2. Alright, number 3, the coracoid process. It is in Greek meaning crow, so if you know that the coracoid process is Greek for crow, then you know that this one that looks like the beak of a crow is the coracoid process. Be able to distinguish the acromion from the coracoid process. Next we have the glenoid cavity, that is here. This is going to be the medial side. We know that the humerus fits into this cavity and forms the glenohumeral joint. So, based on that, we know that this has to point towards the outside of the body. Okay? So that has to be where your arm meets up into that socket. Number 5 is on the posterior side, and that is the scapular spine, so this ridge here. Alright? So, whenever I ask you if this is a right or a left scapula, you can use this spine here. The scapular spine should be posterior, so that is going to be oriented towards your back, okay? And you know that this glenoid cavity is going to face towards the lateral edge of your body, so on the outer edge towards the arms, okay? So, if you position this up to your body, you know that this is going to be your right scapula. And this would be the posterior side. This is the anterior side. Okay, moving on to the clavicle. We have 2 ends that we need to distinguish between. We have the medial or sternal end and the lateral or acromial end. Those are named also by what they connect up to. So, your clavicle is going to connect your sternum to your acromion of your scapula, which we just went over. So your medial end or sternal end is going to be the more blunt end. So if you can see here, this one is more blunt than this one, which tapers off. So this would be your sternal end or medial. So that is going to be located towards the inside of the body, towards your sternum. This end that tapers off here is your lateral or acromial end because it attaches to your acromion of your scapula. Okay,